We're going to do a brief video on Peloton Stock Analysis. We've got a daily chart here in front of us, and we're looking at moving averages: a green 5-day, a red 20-day, and a 200-day blue moving average. Let's take a look at this stock. We went over this last week, and we can see that Peloton tested this 200-day moving average from the bottom side and back in July of 2021, and we can see it broke down. It's been a bear market ever since. We can see that this stock has a tendency to trade with large gaps. Here's one of over $15, roughly $15, and we can see that it goes back and forth. The basically from here, from December of 21 to early February 22, you can see we had complete respect for a 20-day moving average, and then it's been oscillating back and forth over the 20-day through this period from about February to early April. We then resumed respecting the 20-day moving average and kind of did this washout down here at the bottom that's hard to see. Just basically a complete washout for this stock all through the summer. And of trading in a relatively narrow range, roughly from down into the 8 range up to $13, $14 for this stock. That's ridiculously low and fairly narrow. What you can see, what's going on now, let's expand this out. This blue is the 200-day moving average. Peloton is just completely devastated stock. You can see the daily range has crushed down to below $1 a lot of these days. It's a very it's like an ocean wave that's crashed against the beach, and now it's just lapping, and that's what's going on down here. There's really no interest in this stock anymore, and that may change, it may not, but that's what's been going on all summer long. This was a theme stock, obviously, and we don't get into the fundamentals, but essentially that's what's happened. There's basically not a lot of interest in this stock. But what is going to happen most likely from a technical perspective, let me get this to look right, we're going to approach this 200-day moving average at some point. It's about $23 right now. The stock price is about $11. So that gap is going to be closed. My guess at around the middle to late September, you're going to close that gap and test the 200-day moving average from the bottom side at around $16 to $17, about probably the third week in September. That should happen. If you get a successful rally through the 200-day moving average, this stock may get some interest in it. When the stock has been bought up as significantly as Peloton was back in 2020 and so forth, there's always people that believe in the stock. And so if something happens to Peloton, some good news comes out, you could get a significant rally of Peloton up to the $40 range, probably. I'm just totally guessing. It's all in my opinion for entertainment purposes only, but you could get a significant rally in Peloton up to the 40s if you got a good close above the 200-day moving average, support from the 20-day moving average, and good follow-through. It's conceivable that you could test the 40 moving average, but you're talking about towards the end of the year. But the first thing you have to do is rally up and get through the 200-day moving average. And so if that's going to happen, I would expect it to happen, as I said, by the third week of September. For right now, if you take a close look at these moving averages, we're below the 5-day, we're below the 20-day moving average, but it really doesn't mean a whole lot because this stock's just trading sideways. Once a market goes sideways, the moving averages, you really can't rely on them. But that's what I see from this stock right now based on the 200-day moving average. An eventual test of it probably in late September, probably in the low 20 range, 19, 20, 22 range, and then we go from there. Keep in mind, if something horrible happens fundamentally on this stock, it could go even lower. So this is all just my opinion for entertainment purposes only, but that's what I see now. Probably, most likely, a rally towards the end of September to test the 200-day moving average. Let's go down and take a look and see what RBAM Research says about it. We cover this stock. Peloton Interactive is here. The symbol's PTON. These are 1, 5, and 20-day entry prices for entertainment purposes only, and it shows buying in the low $10 range here today. And let's see what's going on with the price. This is a daily chart. As you can see, there's virtually no activity. It's still $10.68 is the low. So we haven't hit the RBAM Research entry price yet. As you can see, these come out every day, Monday through Friday. This is for today, August 30th. They're 1, 5, and 20-day holding periods are buys only. These are trading days, not calendar days. So you'd buy today, cover at a loss, worst case end of 1, 5, or 20-day holding periods, and take your profits as soon as you get them. So if you got a profit today from buying, you'd take it, and so forth. If you bought today on a 20-day hold and you got a profit today or tomorrow, you'd take it. So you hold worst case, take your profits as soon as you can get them. And again, on Pendleton today, we have not entered into the buy range. We're close on the 20-day holding period, but still have some distance to go to get to the lower ranges to look at possibly buying the stock, assuming your own analysis says it's a good idea. You can get all of these. We cover 190 stocks. They come out every morning during the week before 7 a.m. You can get them by signing up at rbamresearch.com. There's absolutely no cost, no credit card required. There's a link in the description below. We also cover the major forex pairs. We cover crypto and the most liquid futures contracts. Everything is long and shorts except for stocks. Stocks right now are just longs. And if you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that. If you have a great comment on how we can make these better, please give us an idea how to make our videos a little better for you. And keep in mind, everything that you've heard or seen on here, including entry prices, are for entertainment purposes only. It's all our opinion, and you definitely trade at your own risk.